Hello. Out. Out. You messed
Okay, I'm outside.
You messed me up already. Get out.
No, I promise I'm going to pay attention.
I know you lying.
I promise.
Hello. My Tell me why would I vote for Biden? I don't. Why would I vote for Biden? Why would I vote for Trump? Um, if I had to, I will vote for Trump before I vote for Biden. Why? Why would I do that? Somebody asked me that and got upset when I told them that I don't vote. I don't. I don't vote. I mean, why? It's like I'm voting on giving them half of my life. I mean, why? Like I'm really feeding myself to the man because that's their whole trick anyway. They they playing us. Either way, they playing us. They're puppets. That's their job. Their job is not to just really serve you. That's the illusion. That's the illusion they feed you to make you think that you have a choice, that you have a voice. You don't. Not to them, by the way. You don't. It's just an illusion. That's all this reality is. It can be manipulated. It can be played any type of way you want it. As long as you're in power, though. You have to be in power before you can play those games. So, you got these people that's on top, whoever they are. Some people believe they're extraterrestrials. Some people believe, hey, it's levels to it. You're at the bottom. You're the front line. You're the one working like ants. Making the money. Keeping the thing flowing. Keeping it going. Wow. As you climb up, the more money you make. Because you're climbing up. You make more money, make more money, make more money. So you climbing the ladder. As long as you selling out to keep their business flowing. Then you get up to the highest people. Less work. Most time all they can do is just come down there and check out the business. See what's going on. Make sure you're doing your job. You know, these are people that's over the managers of the stores. You know, they just a little sent out boys and girls. That's the company owner, the man that owns everything got those people for. They just send out people. Go check out my business. Go see how the manager's doing things. And they go down there and do their job. So they have a little authority over the managers. The managers have authority over the supervisors and the employees. And the supervisor have, power or authority over the employees. And then you have like little leagues and stuff like that. They come in, they just little people, just the little people. And they be the ones walking around like they just so hard. Oh, I'm a lead. What? Wow, okay. Okay, Mr. or Mrs. Lead. You get a little teeny bitty authority. So now your stuff don't even mean nothing half the time. But anyway, you got these people that's controlling everything. So back to the politicians. They are being controlled. They're being controlled in the field of over our minds, over our reality. And this goes up higher to the highest person that's actually running everything, control it. Extraterrestrial, whatever you want to call it, type of being. Keep the illusion over the human's eyes, keep them entertained, keep them busy, so they won't be thinking too much. If you sit around too long, you get to thinking. Especially when you're going through times like this, you get to thinking. Like, wow. Whoa. Wait a minute. Especially if you're sitting there thinking while all this is going on and you start to see cracks in the matrix. When you coding everything together, you start to receive messages, and everything. So, you get to sit there thinking, wow. They don't want you doing that. No. So they got to keep you working, moving. Worry about Beyonce and worry about the new Nikes, the new Jordans coming out. Worry about the bills. Worry about everyday stress and blah blah blah. Instead of picking on what they're doing, we letting them do this because was brought into this matrix, and it's a system. It's like a damn game system or whatever. And that's what's going on. Politicians are being controlled. So both parties, rich people, money, they getting all the attention, got a little fame, off controlling people. It keeps you talking. That's what they want you to do. Talk. But only talk amongst yourself. Don't talk out on them. They want you just talking to each other, bittering about this and that. No. Politician this. No, Republican this. No, Democrats this. No, Democrats that. No, Republicans this. Yes, we run this. We control. No, you don't. You don't run or control anything. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's not real. So, all this bittering and arguing with somebody about your belief and their religion and their politics and their favorite president and da 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 da, and they just sitting back. I told you it'll work. All this stuff been planned. It been premeditated. It been all these things. But the funny thing about it is, they give you these messages. They tell you, but they're only going to tell you one time. And when they tell you that one time, it's going to be a quick one. It's going to be one where you're just going to think it's a joke. Or, you're not going to take it so serious because they said it in your mind. If they want to hide something from us, they didn't even have to say that. Look, that's the universal law. There's no secrets in the universe. The only thing about it is you just haven't went to seek it. When you go seek for the truth, you get it. Sometimes it be, a little something behind it. You try to dig too deep, go down that rabbit hole, you putting your life at risk. Hey, I just heard that a woman, an activist, forgot her name, I think her name was Brandy. I heard that they found her dead because she was coming out telling the truth about the pharmacies and stuff like that. These big pharmacist companies and everything, how they vaccines ain't no good. They just profit. That's it. They got her. But politics, all this stuff, music is a good thing, positive and bad. But you got the bad that will use it for bad, to manipulate you and stuff like that. Because people be arguing about, fighting about who richer, who poor, and who this and who that. Everybody worrying about everybody's life. It's so pathetic. It's sad. They both paying. The thing about Trump is that Trump, he's a businessman, first of all. And a lot of people don't really know that Trump is a light worker. Look at it, say whatever you want to say. He's a light worker. You know. You never know. They make the man look out. They make him look like a racist. And yeah, he might say some of those racist slurps and blah, blah, blah. You know, but that's him playing it safe. To save his life, yeah, you got to play it safe. You got to try to make yourself look a little bad. But only fear would catch on to what Trump is doing. Trump is another breed from the presidents. He's like, it's like all the presidents are all brothers. But he's that black duck that they just frown upon. Like, you just a traitor. And Trump just like, I don't care. Trump is like, I don't care. I'm a businessman first. Money first. If this stuff gonna interfere with me making my money, and on top of that, nah, I want no deals, want no parts. I'm saying this. I'm gonna do it my way. I'm done with it. Oh, but I am gonna put a little illusion, drop some little crumbs up in there, make people think that I'm a racist and blah blah blah. Oh, I'm gonna make it look good. Just so y'all won't think I'm completely turning on y'all, trading y'all. I feel like that's what Trump doing. These are my opinions. Trump is a G. A lot of folks don't even know that Trump, uncle, great uncle, I don't know. I know it was an uncle that he had that had connections with a famous scientist. Teleso, if I'm saying that right. Teleso. I know it's Telso. Forget. I don't know if that's his first or second. But he had connections with that man. He had his work. After they found him dead and everything they found, he took his work and he told the government, hey, I ain't see nothing in the valuable to keep. But he did. He had something valuable that they would want. And maybe they were even looking for. So, but that was all said on it. I read some stories about Trump and his son, how they supposed to be time travelers. Time travelers? And it was some book that was written back in the early 1900s. Probably like 1904. I think it was probably later than that. Probably 1890 something. When the book came out called Baron Trump. It was like the last president. That was in 1890 something. Early 1900 when that book was made. And it related a lot to Trump and his son. It was crazy. A lot of stuff. It's like the Matrix is kind of cracking down. Like maybe they losing their minds and everything. Like, oh my God, we got to do something. The system is cracking. They're going to see the code. They're going to see the code. Warning. And everybody just starts seeing the code. Some people, not everybody. But it's going to be a time where everybody's going to see the code. One thing, it's cracking. It's taking this time. We're on the verge. The reality is shaking. The system is shaking a little bit out of control. So it seems crazy. It's crazy. Everybody wishing for 2020 to be over with. Oh, I can't wait to 2020 over with. Oh. You probably going to be wishing that you would have stayed in 2020. At least you made it this far to know what's going on. Because you don't know what's about to happen in 2021 and on further down. Beware.
Cause I'm smart and I know more in class than these other students. I don't just say nothing.
It's a lot of kids waking up. Kids seeing stuff.
Like, I can't wait to 2021.
People seeing stuff everywhere. It's like, everywhere. Like, when we gonna learn? Oh, 2020 been a crazy year. Yes. 2020 just been the year of the beginning of open truth. Now, a massive awakening of people is about to wake up, and they really all wake up at the same time down there. Because people are waking up super fast. So the conscious is rising as people constantly waking up, constantly asking questions. Because when you ask questions, that's how you know you beginning to wake up. Your light bulb is dimmed. And it's glowing and it's getting brighter and brighter and brighter as you keep asking these questions and you keep putting your energy into it, looking for these answers and you researching, you doing this, you doing that. That information will be cracking through that system so quick. So like you'll be like, wow. You'll be blown away to actually know. And some of you still will be in disbelief. You ain't gonna believe it. Cause it's just it's too recognizable. Now then, come on. Not right in our face. Yes, right in your face. The whole time you just didn't see it because you were living in an illusion. And it's cracking now. Now you're starting to see these demons for who they really are. They're not your politicians. They're not your pharmacies. They're not your produce and all that other stuff. They're not. You got some good ones out there that's trying to make everything natural now. But now, if you actually wake up, you can actually learn how to make your own natural stuff, I guess. Herbs and medicines and stuff like that, if you really, really want to. And you actually take the time and know how to, take the dosages and stuff like that. Then, yeah, you might go that way. But other than that, they want you to just rely on them. But there's just another thing. People gonna do what they want to do. I'm not gonna knock nobody. If the medicine working for you, okay, fine. But I also know that there's gonna be other complications if you continue to use it over and over and over. You're gonna cause some more damages. That's all I can say. I'm done about that. But the thing about it is people are waking up. So the system is shaking. It's rattling. It's like, oh, it's like the generator being cracked open. It's cracking open. It's like we getting the machine going. So people are waking up. People seeing stuff in the sky and stuff. Yeah, you're going to see these things. Of course you're going to see. They always been up there. Always been up there the whole time. You're just now seeing them. That's all. Because you're searching for it. Because something within you knows it's something going on. So you seek, you will find. And whatever you're seeking, trust and believe me, it's seeking you back. That's a universe thing. Everything is a universe thing, and as soon as we wake up to that you're being controlled, you're just in a stimulation. It's all you're like in a stimulation. And they controlling you. It's like a matrix. It's like they're controlling you by your mind. Your mind is something else. But your soul, your spirit, is a mother. And people better wake up to that. Because you can have control over your mind. Don't let them control your mind. Because that's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what we all been doing. Because that's what we was taught. That's how we grew up. You can feel the blank line. You can feel the story, an empty book. You can feel it with whatever story you want to fill it up with. Because it's empty. It don't know anything. And that's how your mind was when you came into this reality. It was blank. So you had people that was older than you. They were more wise and more experienced than you. Start to write your story. Instead of you writing your own story. They're writing your story for you. And that's all I want to say about what's going on now. They writing your story for you. To be honest, they are. They're running your mind. You don't even know it. They're running your mind for you. They're controlling everything about you. They know your addictions. They know your sadness. They know your happiness. They know because they're controlling you through food, through social media, entertainments, and iPhones, Jordan shoes, and all these distractions are controlled. And you'll just fall into it because it's exciting. You don't know no better. You just like, hey, the new Jordans out. I'm gonna get them. My baby boy wants these new Jordans, and it's $700 though. But you know, I'm gonna be late paying my car note. But you know, I gotta get him them Jordans because he said he want them. It's like, okay, maybe just saying, F that money, you know. This is my money. And God knows gonna have to wait. I'm gonna give my baby what he or she wants. I don't care about that kind of. Maybe, but still, they're controlling you. You did it. You bought them shoes. Gave them that $700 when they could have went on something better than that. Some damn Jordan shoes. I never understood them shoes. Everybody going out there getting them shoes. Like them shoes just so fire. Like killing themselves over them shoes. Like Jordan just. These people laughing at us, man. They're like, these people, man, we don't even wear this shit. They wear it. They over here killing each other with that little change they making, getting these shoes. Ooh, 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 look out, look out, look out. That's all they doing. Laughing at us. It's a shame. They laughing at us. They sitting back there like they just don't even know. They don't even know who they are. I wouldn't be surprised if they took the knowledge and with all the chemicals and everything. You know, when you're a baby has a soft spot in the top of their head. You know what that soft spot is? That's where your chakra is at. Your top chakra is there, and it's this light that forms from the top of your head that goes all the way out from somewhere else. I can't tell you where, but it comes out from somewhere else. Maybe source, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. I've seen that light before. I've seen it before on the top of my head and everything. It goes all the way out to somewhere else. Not even in this world. It's like go all the way out. Beyond the mind. That portal, top of your head is open. You're receiving information. Wide open in that spine. Babies, this gonna sound crazy. You realize most of everything that we don't understand with animals. We don't understand animals. We don't understand babies. You know, because, you know, they goo goo gaga da 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 da. You know, make them noises. They talking. All they doing is picking. They doing sounds. You know, it's just sounds. They just making ooh ooh gaga noises and stuff like that. But babies can see things. Babies are aware. All that soft spot is open. It's open. It's open because it's healing. It's closing up slowly as that baby gets older because, you know, they have that, you know, the skull probably still soft at the top. Closes. It's like it's sealed up. Some people light is still kind of open at the top of their head. And some are closed than others. So they don't see people that got the smallest light coming through their head from where they're from. Because that's where the joystick, you realize how the joysticks are? Some of the joystick with the cord sticking out at the top, they come from the joystick, go all the way to the game system so you can play the game, you can control your avatar playing. That's what that cord is. Top of your head. You're the end of the joystick. You're the end of the joystick from a whole long, I can't even tell you how far it's away, but it's so close, but it's so, I can actually tell you this one thing is so close of source, creator, because that's where your oversoul, you know, is at. That's where your oversoul it's actually at. It's far, 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 far away though. But that's where your oversoul is at. And you're the avatar and everything in the game. So when a baby soft spot, some people, as we get older, soft spot start closing up, the bone start, gristle start turning to a bone and everything. And some people it closes up tight, so they don't really get no information. They just go by the everyday life. That's all they know, because their light's been closed, kind of sealed up tight. But some people, theirs are kind of open. Some people are wide open, so they can see into other worlds and realities and see what's going on. They can be psychic, tell you, what's going to happen in the future, and blah, blah, blah. These people, South Spot is still open. It's still open and everything. It's still open. And, you don't even recognize. You be like, oh, I got psychic abilities, or I can see things, or blah, blah, blah. Yeah. If you can actually do those things, that's the reason why. It's open. That light social coming from far. You still receiving information. It's coming to you fast. That's why sometimes you have problems and your headaches. It's like trapped energy in your head. You can be able to meditate and concentrate on that pain to move it. You can move that pain in your head. You can do that. You ain't gotta take an aspirin and just lay in a dark room, close your eyes, and just close your mind and just focus only on that pain and try to control it, try to move it with your thoughts and with your mind. Your mind, it touches your thoughts. You know that, right? So when you focusing on the headache, you can move it all types of ways. It's almost like somebody massaging your head, but on the inside. That's what it feels like when I be healing my headaches. That's exactly what it feel like. It feel like somebody's hand. Just imagine somebody's hand and it's rubbing your temple. And it's like this right here. But I'm controlled doing this now. I'm doing my head like this. I'm moving my hand. That's me controlling it in my mind. But only it's on my fingers are on the inside of my head, and I'm massaging my brain. I feel myself doing it, and I can just move that pain all around and everything. And I got my eyes closed. I'm just focusing. I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling it. I can just feel the energy moving. And sometimes I burp or whatever, or it'll go down further, But anyway, you can move energy through your body, especially when you get trapped. And most likely you get trapped in the head mostly. If you have pain anywhere in your body, it's coming from the head and everything. That's where you receive your energy, you receive information. That's how you receive your information. So maybe you're thinking about something and the energy was coming through fast, the information was coming through fast, and you just have a headache. You got a trapped energy. I call it trapped energy head. You got a trapped energy head. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, though. I can say a lot. I can go on forever because there's a lot going on. There's always something new to talk about. Yeah, it's wonderful.